What's up, traders? It's Javi here. I want to go over the trade that I posted on TradingView. I believe it was 2 days ago on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. It was this trade here. Oh no, it was a day ago. So it was this trade here. Let me just refresh it here. New Zealand dollar hit a key resistance area on the weekly chart, and I drew this up. And it actually broke this trend line, so it did look like a nice shorting opportunity. I'll just press play here, and as you can see, New Zealand, the Kiwi dollar just rocked down, and it gave us clearly our take profit. It's almost there, but it was a great trade. All right, so I'm gonna explain why I took this trade and why I saw this trade and how I saw it. All right, so we'll start off on the weekly chart here. Very simple. I plot out the weekly resistance off these candles here that were on the right here, the highs of before here on the weekly chart. So I just plotted out right here. I put a little reference line, weekly resistance. Okay, so that's an area where price should be acting like a ceiling and having a trend get reversed there. Okay, so let me delete this. I could draw it out again. Okay, so yeah, price did actually hit the ceiling, and as you saw, it did hit our take profit. But let me delete this stuff so you guys can, so I can go step by step. Okay, so weekly resistance, like we said, when it hits weekly resistance, then we go to our daily, and we plot out our fibs here from the previous low from the start of this rally. So we could plot it out here just to get a reference of where price would have a turnaround, or where we're expecting price to maybe have another pullback for another opportunity to go short. All right, so price is coming back down. It's coming into this 0.382 fib level. So we might expect the price to come back up and then continue to the downside, but overall this isn't an uptrend. What I'm saying on my analysis is that it'll hit one of these fib levels and it'll continue to the upside after hitting this weekly resistance. If not, then it'll just break down to the downside and be a bearish chart here. All right, so on the daily chart, I'll plot out a key support. This is a key support here. You could see price came into this action and then it shot right here with this bullish green candle here. So what I'll mark here is daily support. So let me just get it going here. Support. Okay, so we mark it here, and I try to kind of align these fib levels with the daily supports, and it gives it more of a confluence for price to react or give me a good opportunity. All right, just hide this. Okay, so let me just review my fib line here. Hold on a second. Be from previous. Okay, sorry. So this is where I draw my fib line here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I draw my fib line here because whenever it hits a weekly resistance or it hits any resistance on the lower time frame, I'll draw my fib line from the beginning of the rally, of the previous rally. So the previous rally here would be all these green candles here. You can see it started here. It gave us this rally here, and it originated from this area here. Okay, you could also say from down here, but just to be safe, I always just take the first origin of that rally. Okay, so as you can see here, this daily support is aligning with this 786 fib pullback level. So we'll see some reaction off this little zone here. But let's move down to the lower time frames. So like I said, price most likely, with my experience, is that price will come into this area, have a pullback, and continue to the downside. Okay, but there is, once it comes into this area, there is an opportunity for a long. So with that said, with the daily support there, we'll take our fibs here. So saying that price, if price does come down and it does break our trend line, so the trend line here, so if price comes down, comes back up, respects this trend line, and maybe comes back down a little bit down, or it breaks the trend line, then we're looking for a long position. And then our targets, of course, would be these fib line pullbacks. Because overall, what I'm looking for is for it to come down, hit that daily support, come up, maybe test one of these fib areas, and then come down back to the downside and make a new higher low. So this is a higher high, and then it would make a new higher low, making trend change, and then of course now it's in a bearish state. But yeah, so with New Zealand dollar, that's an opportunity right now that I'm looking at. So on daily support, I'm looking for it to come into this zone here with this fib line and this support, to come into here, break this trend line, and then we could take a long position to the upside. It will be a short-term long. So that would be a trade that I would have to measure out the risk to reward. If not, then I'll just take the reversal for the short, for the long-term short. Okay, so yeah, that's New Zealand dollar. So stay tuned to the TradingView account, and I'll keep posting some ideas there, so you guys can keep following.